And hello everyone and welcome to Fleet's Random Ramblings. Hello. Ah, it's a locomotive. One person, truly. Magnificent. It's not my day today. Oh, here's old Thunder Horse. Well, colour me surprised and call me Casey. Two people. Can I just ask, did you guys get a... Well, there are a grand total of two of you. That is mildly disappointing. This is a low turnout. Ah, here we go, people are coming in. So, good news, the ability to ping everyone when you start Theatre at Sea is gone. Bad news, the ability to ping everyone when you start Theatre at Sea is gone. Good news. Yes, you can ask. You got, because I sent out the manual Fleet's Random Ramblings ping. Yes. Naval has been dropped from the War Thunder tournament. You can all cheer now. Sea Dollars, the fuck is that? Yeah, well, everyone hated Naval War Thunder and were threatening to kill me over it, so, well, yeah. I only kept it in to be inclusive. It's a people pod. What, are they dropping Fallschirmjäger out of Stukas now? Christ. You didn't expect that his Oli Hordos Hispanic. Oh, oh, God, that's funny. Any classes which performed well but you personally dislike, hate? Not really, honestly, if I'm going to be real with you. Is he coming on then? Is who coming on? Any classes which perform bad you still like? A few. You know who. Drac is currently on his way to the United States of America, so far as I'm aware. Well, 15th, and I'm not going to trouble him. I am not going to trouble Drac. If you all pester me, I'll ask him. But only if all of you ask. Because I don't like pestering the man at short notice. Look, I want Drac to appear as much as the next man. I love talking to Drac. But I don't like pestering the man. Especially not when he's got a trip to the United States coming up. Like, we get proper Drac as a treat. You have discount Drac regularly, you get proper Drac as a treat. Look, I would love to have Drac on today, but I'm not going to... I mean, I suppose if Sea Dodders wants it, I can ask. Very nicely. No? No? Some people say no? Wow, I'm touched. Oh, it's Rune. What are some nice books I can read up on for the Battle of France, hopefully in English? I have no idea. Hey, Sea Dodders. Sea Dodders racking up the kills. In your opinion, does the damage Seydlitz took set her apart from other ships who took heavy damage as well, such as Enterprise? No. She's just a ship that took heavy damage. Nothing really untoward about it. She's just a ship that took heavy damage. Fuck it. You know what? I shall be, in a very rare case, I shall be democratic. I know, what have I done with Fleet? I know, Fleet being democratic. Civilian museum ships absolutely exist and deserve to exist. There are some museums that are based around wrecks. Okay. Well, folks, democracy. I would have loved to visit Warspite and/or Enterprise. I would love to visit either of them. Oh, Warspite, obviously. I've never been aboard a battleship. And she's the grand old lady. I'm also contractually obligated as a British member of the Dry Dock staff to say Warspite. Possibility of them being a museum Nagata. Okay, so... 2 votes for Yi, 1 vote. There are 9 people in the chat. Could you all would you kindly go and poke the votes, please? The dart stank. I fucking hate that. See what it is. The vote, the straw poll that I put, like, because I wanted to be democratic. Hornet or Akagi? We've got enough American carriers. We don't need another one. We like I'll take Akagi any day of the week. Yi, nah. Yi. Graf Zeppelin or Bern? Bern. I would have loved to walk around Bern. She's just so fascinating. Haruna or Tiger? That's a tough one. Haruna. Yamato or Dreadnought? I'm sorry, but it's gonna have to go with Yamato. Because I fucking want to walk around the largest fucking warship. What in the ever-living fuck is that stupidity? What am I looking at? Hosh or Warspite? It's Hosh. It's always gonna be Hosh. There is no... Okay. Okay, boys. As I will now demonstrate, by order of the Yees have it. Fortunate Son panel, that's hilarious. Baron or Malaya? Malaya, I think? I'm not familiar with the two careers of either ships, apart from the fact that Baron blew up. Yeah. Bern, Adamancians of the Indochina, and Suez. Bern was still around in 66? Jesus. Christ. Obligatory host was mentioned. Have a talk with Jellicoe or King? Jellicoe, I'd love to talk to Jellicoe. Hey, Drag. Hosting ramblings today. And the audience have asked if I would ask you if you'd be happy to pop in for a bit. Understand. US trip being only a couple of days away and all. But they asked me to ask. Either way, have a great day. Well, all right. Now I guess I have to hold the fort until Drac may or may not show up. museum ship, but meh. BT or John Sewell? John Sewell, so I can kill him. Like, aggressively. French M10 with an MG42 mount. No, BT I wouldn't scream at because he's not that, like, BT has some redeeming qualities. Jean Sewell does not. Do you think both the Audacious class and Invincible class are equal to Forrestal class carries in terms of... No. 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 The Audacious and the Invincibles are not equal to a Forrestal. It's not even fucking close. Lee versus Cunningham. I'm sorry, but I'd like to talk to Cunningham. Because, well, Cunningham isn't likely to rip my head off just for being British. Oh! Oh! How did I miss that? Well. Oh, well, it's a good job I messaged you then. Otherwise, I wouldn't be on standby to do my usual duty. Well, gents, looks like you're in for a very, very long ramblings today. Frams. Frams. Fuck yeah, flankers are big boys. They are very big boys. He's not coming because Drack's live streaming today and I completely missed that. But also that means I have to perform my usual duty of sending super chats to Drack, which luckily, thanks to you guys, I now know that's happening. If you hadn't asked me to message him, I would have not realised. So thanks to you guys pestering me, I actually get to do my job and not forget about it. Well done, boys! The power of friendship wins again. We prevented you from being adrift. Now, as part of one of my privileges of the job, did the British Harriers and the Falklands have better BVR capabilities than the Tom... Are you... Gunnery officer, are you... You can't be serious. Right? What? You can't be... I think he was joking, gunnery officer. See, Harrier had a fairly good radar, it just wasn't equipped for BVR work. Can you improve upon Graf Zeppelin? Yes. Yes, you can. You can very much improve upon that. So, we're going to be doing Ramblingception, because what I can do is I can stream the stream to this channel, and we can all watch we could all watch Drac. So you could be listening to me while I'm watching Drac, and that will just be hilarious. Do it, no poll, just do it. Brilliant vertical redirection. Make your ideal. Do it. Do it. Oh my god, oh no, the memes! The memes! The memes! You lads are fucking killing me. Oh, fuck. I'm okay. I'm okay. I swear I'm okay. You can do it. Fuck it. Guys, stop. Stop. Okay. Alright. I'm good. I'm good. Alright. No! No, sit down. No more. No more. Did the Vietnam era Essex class carriers not have adequate defensive armaments for anti-air duty other than their air groups? I don't know. I don't know what the Vietnam era Essexes had. Tell you, I genuinely don't know. Oh, that reminds me, I'd better make sure that I'm switched over to being myself, and then I'm ready to rock and roll through. Where? Blah 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 blah. I can't fucking speak, apparently. I fear no plane, but that thing, it scares me. T-33 Shooting Star be like, I fear no plane. MiG-15 would like a word with you, Chief. MiG-15 would very much like a word with you. Because I'm fairly certain you fear that. I don't... Yep, there it is. There it is. Fucking... Oh my god, Drac's gonna kill himself. He's doing the live sections for 5 dry docks at once. Is he insane? $261 to $266. Yes, 5 dry docks, apparently. At least that's what I read. Do you think the Hurricane is equal to the US-P-40 in terms of performance, firepower, or combat records, or the Hurricane is miles better? I it would depend, I guess. I guess it would depend entirely on I'm not. Look, I am discount Drakinifel. I am not even discount Rex's Hanger. Like, time for me to do my usual duty. One second, I'm just doing my usual blurb. Give me a second. It's alright, don't worry, Fleet's just doing a thing. Excellent. Right, back to my usual task. What the fuck? That's a comic. That's an Independence doing Independence things. That's Shinano, I think? I'm not quite sure. World War II carrier with a Cobra on its deck. Cobra, just a Cobra time. A Cobra time. Independence with Harriers on her deck. Spanish Independence with Harriers on her deck. There's nothing better than a good ice-cold Coca-Cola beverage. Nothing at all. That's the way of things. Do you think the Midway is the best? Yes, it is. It is. Like, there's no think. The Midway is the best, objectively. That's not up for debate. She just flat out is. The only way that we'd have a comparison, talk about this, would be if the Maltas existed. The Maltas do not exist. Disney bought Fox. You're joking. That's very funny. Would it be feasible to shove 17-pounders on Royal Naval corvettes and frigates as an interim emergency measure? No, because it's not the right gun for that sort of work. There's a reason why the Royal Navy's motor gunboats used 3-inch, 4-inch, or 6-pounders because they could fire HE and AP. The 17-pounder is a terrible gun for firing HE. It's really, really fucking bad. Do you think smaller navies that had the theoretical budget during the 20s and 40s should invest into multiple CVLs or one fleet carrier? Multiple CVLs. Get yourself a bunch of 10,000, 20,000, 10, 15,000 ton light carriers. Like you're better off with three, with 2 to 3 10 to 12,000 ton light carriers than you are one big carrier as a small navy. Yeah, basically aircraft transports and whatever the hell the basically the role of the light carriers post-war is whatever the hell the USN wanted them to do. Basically, they did everything from become ships that guided satellites to still being some form of light carrier at first, to an aircraft transport, helicopter transport, amphibious warfare ships. You name it, they did it. That brief moment when Spain had 2 carriers. What do I think of that ship? I hate everything about it, and the worst thing about it is, I know that it's fake, but I can see Wargaming coming up with something like that and claiming it as the Tier 8 premium super duper MacGuffin built by the Russian Navy to flummox the West. The West could never handle the super-duper Putin-Waffen. With 8 400mm guns in 2 quad turrets, the speed of 50 knots, and super-duper Putin armor, The West has no counter for the Tier 5 Russian battleship. Where were we? Moving swiftly on. Do you think hybrid cruisers, I assume you mean hybrid cruiser carriers, could have worked in battle? Probably not, no. If you're a carrier, you don't want to be near the front line. If you're a cruiser, you want to be near the front line. Battle carriers do not work. Insert ship and then put carrier on the end do not work. Thoughts on the Congo? It's just an Arleigh Burke with Japanese stripes. It's what the fuck is that? I genuinely That's not a Bayern. If that's a Bayern, why would the Germans downrate her firepower from 815s to 1111s? That's a downgrade. It just... It's been... Modernization usually doesn't involve changing a perfectly good main battery setup. That's not... Wargaming has just officially lost the plot. During World War II, would the war have ended in Axis victory if Japan attacked everyone except America? No. America... No, America's going to attack Japan if Japan attacks everyone else. Because the whole point was America wanted Japan to stop doing what they were doing. Which is why the oil embargo was put in place by the Dutch, the British, and the Americans, to get Japan to stop doing what they were doing. If Japan then tries to invade places to get around the oil embargo, the US is just going to escalate straight to, right, we're fucking killing the bastards. And even if America doesn't commit further than Lend-Lease, the Russians and the British can still win. It's gonna be harder. Britain's gonna be fucking bankrupt. Not, like, even more bankrupt than they were. But they're gonna be able to do it. Well, Scharnhorst isn't a cruiser. She's a battleship. The Dunkirks are... Well, Dunkirk is a battle cruiser, but Strasbourg is definitely a small, fast battleship. And the Alaska is a cruiser. Alaska's the ultimate evolution of the US heavy cruiser. A position she shares with the Des Moines. Yeah, literally all the Ratter's turret is a Scharnhorst mount with the central gun removed. That's literally it. That is the Ratter's primary armament. It's the 11-inch turret off of a... So during the 1920s, US carrier designers thought about them not having torpedo bombers in their CVA groups when designing Ranger, though they left this design of thinking in the 30s. If they hypothetically continued this thinking until the war happened, what effect do you think it would have, at least on the early part of the war? Very effective carriers, because the TBD Devastator was terrible, and while the Avenger was slightly better, the US got more results from dropping bombs on things than throwing torpedoes into things. It's only when Japanese Cap stops being effective that torpedoes really start to come into their own. And even then, that's only really down to the fact that the Americans have lots of aircraft to throw at the Japanese, and Japanese AA keeps decreasing in firepower as it goes down. Not having dive bombers doesn't really stop the USN kicking Japan 7 bells from Sunday. In fact, it may even improve it, because especially if the TBD Devastators that arrive to strike at Midway are just more fucking SBDs, then the Kinabutai gets bombed harder. And results in more explosions. Do you think the older upgraded USN fleet boats, Guppy from World War II, are better than the Oberon class? I think it's horses for courses. I don't think it really matters. They're about equal, I'd say. Any thoughts on the Salem class? Cybran legged boys go burr. That's honestly all I have to say on the Salem class. Cybran leggy boys go burr. What? Excuse me. Let me just check something real quick. 1 second, I have to do a little bit of something. Someone's posted a link randomly everywhere, I think. I'm just checking. Like, in voice text chat, there's just someone randomly posted a Turkish delight recipe. I don't... You know, we have some random things. I mean, Principal, you're a loony. Strategic launch detected. Dear. Oh, that's right, Drax sent me something about that. He did, in fact. Yeah, let me just find it. Should still be here. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Ah, here it is. There we go. Yeah, Drac sent me this, which does actually tie into part of this. Strategic launch detected. Oh, that doesn't work. That doesn't work. That doesn't work. Ah. Plan B. Rely court. Launching V2s off things is just hilarious. Yeah, if the Americans had working torpedoes, as has been said a few times, a lot of Japanese capital ships hit the bottom very, very hard. The main guns and the Littorios are fantastically good in terms of performance and firepower. Just genuinely, they are. Like, there's not even up for debate. The problem was low barrel life and horrible dispersion issues. No end. You fucking fuck. I'm going to yeet you off a 5-story building. Eventually. There. Fine. I've done it. There. This is...
Strategic launch detected.
Yes. Yes.
Strategic launch detected.
Yes. Good man, Iroh. 10 out of 10. I think, like, the thing is, like, do people agree with me here when I say that Drac is just nice? Drac is just a nice guy, just to be around generally. He's just genuinely kind, and he's just a nice guy. The US World War II Pacific submarine campaign was the most successful submarine campaign in history because it achieved its goal. It did things that the Kriegsmarine could only dream of doing. It succeeded where the Kriegsmarine failed. Oh, Fleet's losing his mind, but that's okay. Would monitor-style ships like HMS Nelson have had major success in the Pacific since they were... Okay, first off, there's so much wrong with that question, it's not even funny. Monitor-style ships? Nelson is not a monitor. And I don't know what gave you that inkling. I don't know who told you that, but whoever told you that was so far up their own crack pipe, it's not even funny. Nelson is not a monitor, nor is she monitor-styled. Oh, that's an aircraft catapult. She is not a monitor, nor is she monitor-styled. Also, whether a ship is successful in the Pacific has nothing to do with whether it was intended for shore bombardment. Yes, he's looking for HMS Terror. Like, that is a monitor, as Franz has posted. That is a monitor. Erebus and Terror, things like that, they are monitors. Do you think sailing a battleship in the river is a good use of battleships? No, not really. Dunkirk, Strasbourg, and the Riches of monitors. Oh, but look what you've done! Look what you've done! Fucking... You've started a fucking trend now. Fucking... Look what you've done. Now everyone's gonna start calling all forward ships monitors now because of you. Ah! I'm losing what little is left of my marbles. No, Sea Dodders. Not monitor. Bad. Why didn't Graf Spee just fly back to Germany? Was it stupid? Ah. Oh. Just fly, bro. Just fly. Just fly, bro. Just fly, bro. Just fly. Just fly, bro. That's all you need to do. Just fly, bro. Just fly. Like, ignore the Royal Navy. Just fly, bro. Why can't you do it? Just fly. No. No. Nelson is not a monitor. That's not how classifications work. Nelson is a battleship with all forward main armament. It's not a monitor. Just because something has all forward main armament doesn't make it a monitor. Like, I don't know how much more clear I can be. What's worse, Russian carriers or British food? Russian carriers. Nelson is a special exception to the rule. No. No, she isn't. On what? What? No. No, it isn't. The Nelsons are battleships. Very good battleships. The pasting Bismarck got should be more than enough proof for that. Is this a monitor? Has twin forward and triple 12 aft. Is that weird Russian thing? that they built in the interwar period. Nope. Overruled. Fleet. Fleet says so. Oh! If that's Lord Clive, then yeah, she is a monitor. Is this a monitor? I don't know what that is. Fuck's sake. Right, now we've gone down a massive fucking rabbit hole. Just fantastic. Great. The M-class monitors. The M-class are weird. I'd say they're more 12-inch guns with a submarine attached more than literally anything else. Yes, those are all monitors. Well done. Those are all monitors. You are quite correct. So, bitches be like, this is a monitor. No, that is not a monitor. That is a battleship. It's a very fine-looking battleship as well. Oh, it's a large monitor. No, I mean, yes, no. Is this a fucking hell, Jesus? Can we move on before I start shooting people? I will start removing spines if this carries on. I will genuinely start removing spines if this carries on. Please. Monitor. No! No! You do not get to call Jeff a monitor. No. No. Naughty. Fucking... I have had enough of your shit. No. Appalling. Fucking... Guys, I have to help Drac. I can't help Drac later on this evening if you render me unconscious. And at the rate you're all going, I'm going to be rendered unconscious. I haven't even hit the source yet. My ciders are sitting right there taunting me, and you are driving me to drink earlier than I want to. So, please, fucking stop. I thought all links required asking. Oh yeah, the breech-loading 8-inch howitzers. Oh yeah, those are interesting. What ships can you spot on my wall? Hood. Merchant vessel. Bismarck or Tirpitz. Something. Submarine of some kind. I think that's a... Judging by the funnel arrangements, probably... I think that's a Savetsky Soyuz. Iowa, maybe? I don't know, my eyesights aren't that good. fellow Killdozer enjoyers. The internet has ruined me. Killdozer Mark II. Oh, you've got a plan, have you? I can't fail to the plan. Oh, that's funny. Army Navy plan. Oh, fuck that. We all hate that thing. It's like, it's the fuck, ugh. Ugh. Mississippi, this is a monitor. No. Ah, yes, missile battleships. Someone had AI generate Alien the musical, and unfortunately it looks incredible. I'd pay good money to watch that. Can we talk about the fact that America actually considered it a submarine aircraft carrier hybrid in the late 50s? Probably best we don't, in all honesty. Bish, what the hell is that thing? Genuinely, what is that? The genie looking at me after I first used to give all blind people eyesight for the first 30 seconds. Fucking, please stop. News NCR. Hindenburg class space battleship. God damn it. Oh yeah, the Soviet flying submarine proposals, just when you thought it couldn't get any worse. I'm not fond of that whole thing where they gave it guns. It was batshit enough as it was. One of the North Carolina preliminaries where it's like, I want a battleship and a carrier, because sure, why not? It'll be funny. Sverdlov turrets. Isn't it stupid? Where is he? On. What was secondary? Oh! Lots of different... I admit, I don't quite know where we are at this point. Does anyone know where we are? Because I don't know where we are. Ah yes, the days when Britain had proper carriers. go. There we go. Honey, the Amazon delivery came in. Drone. Drone. Maximum battleships. Well, to be fair, Tillman wasn't interested in the battleships, he just wanted to make a point. And... yeah. Tillman did make a point, it just was one that proved him wrong. Which is the funniest thing about that. Tillman made a point, and it proved him wrong. B5, miss. Aim right next time you get. Oh, you. It do give me the funny chuckle moments at times. Good funny chuckle moments. Frankenfleet is right. Ugh. Like, I like friendship design, but ugh. I have my limits, and that exceeds my limits. Ew. God. Jesus, there have to be limits on these things. Like, good God. Ugh. That ain't the French Hotel evil route, Chief. That's the lack of common sense route. There is a reason why the French abandoned Tumblehome. Sop with camel. Sop without camel. United States. Oh yeah, that's right. The Montanas went through a bunch of different design briefs. HMS Diamond Rock. I have never heard of HMS Diamond Rock, so I can't give an opinion on it. He's behind me, isn't he? And you can... the chances of an Mi-26 attack are very low, but never zero. Oh. Oh. God. Oh. Oh, that's funny. Oh. God almighty. That gave me a chuckle. Most chucklesome. Diamond Rock. Oh. It's an island. EU funds a scientific research vessel, the Portuguese Navy. That was very smart of them. I'm not actually too upset by the way that ship looks. That's not bad. Most non-credible plane. Whoa, you better represent and clarify what you mean, boyo. Nobody shits on the Lightning in the presence of the British Fanboy Club. You better clarify real fucking quick. Here, you better clarify what you mean real quick. I am perturbed by this. Oh, yeah, the lurch. I remember playing that thing in bloody, in IL-2 1946. It was great to fly, but landing it was, yeah. Don't try and land the lurch. It doesn't. It's not a very nice thing to land. You can't just put Hoshia's superstructure on a carrier and call it quits. They're entirely different. One's a hotel and one's France's first modern battleship. They are not the same. Do you think that the Swordfish can sink a ship today? Yes, absolutely, as long as that ship doesn't have anything above an automatic weapon to defend itself with. Fleet, did you get to look up Escaflowen? No, I did not. I did not get to look that up. I would have been going for an hour. Jesus. Or if few Pumas put on standby to support the NHS. Or if few's confused and upset as all hotels are closed. Oh dear. Hosh but attractive. No sir, you are incorrect. Here we see a Jeep 38-2 stalking its unsuspecting. Oh, fucking hell's bells. That is funny. That is very, very funny. You know, it do occasionally be very funny. Pride. Take pride in your work, even when you've really screwed it up. That should be relatively fixable. Just drive back the way you've come forwards. That should work. Not a single breast was touched that day. Motherfucker, can men not have a hobby? Why is having a hobby bad now? Like, it seems to me that you're not allowed to have a hobby anymore unless it's going to the gym and getting yet more ripped. God forbid we want to have a hobby. Excuse me. Like Zoink Scoos, those civilians were unarmed. I know where the Russians... Okay, first off, that's actually, I believe that's the American battleship they bought. I think. The one with 10-inch guns. I think. I'm not entirely sure. I'd have to go and have a look at my Conways. Which is upstairs. If you'll give me a minute, I'll just go and grab the old Conways and I'll just crack it open and we'll see if I'm right. Talk amongst yourselves for a minute, I'll be back. Found it. Found it. Ah, here we go. Ah, marvellous. Marvellous, marvellous, marvellous. Found it. It was buried down the back of one of my other bookshelves. Right, let's have a look, because otherwise, if I don't find it, it'll bug me forever. Borodino. Starly. Gotcha! Yep! That ship is not, actually. She is... could be the Rotislav, or it could be the... I don't know. That's tough. Bloody hell! It could be the Rotislav, or it could be the Perseverance, but I don't. I think that's the one of the Perseverance class vessels. I'm fairly certain, but which one I'm not sure. What about the monitor? Is cereal a soup? For God's sake, we've been... We've been duped. I don't know what it is, but I want it. Well, yes, that's an A, which is very clearly French. Now that's a commitment to building in Lego. Good God, look at it. You are now unbanned. Conspired to destroy a priceless artifact for political gain. Killed the biggest employer in Middle Earth. Oh wow. Wow. John Deere's proposal. Yeah. Horace checking his phone. What I expected. I'm taking the floor with this. Space Marines saving the day, and like those hapless tech priests. What I got? Hyper nerd war crimes. Conrail tank. No! That's an Ultramarine Land Raider. That's not a... Fucking stop. Guys, listen, I don't care if it was the size of a house. I shot you 6 times. Yours only once. It's my kill, not yours. Just arguing. That's just the most 40k thing ever. It's just... That's... Dark Seas. That's not a battleship. That's not a battleship. That's literally not a battleship. Sometimes you wonder about humanity, and yes, I know, I already said that. I already figured it out, like, several times. Oh dear. Oh no. Oh. God, I'm fucking dying on the inside. I'm dying on the inside. Oh, I'm dying. Fuck you, Hood. Dickhead. Fucking hell. Can the Russian Navy be fixed? Yes, absolutely. It's going to take a while, though. Oh. Thanks, I hate it. Thanks, I really hate it. Like, I really genuinely hate it. that thing. Ugh. God. I have my limits. And that is beyond them. Dual 50 calibers. Yeah. You think something called a Chaos God wouldn't deceive you? Think, Horace, think. Could the USS Johnson have taken a boarding action against the Yamato if they survived longer? No. No. The dedication to waste so many Legos on this one ship, I wouldn't call that a waste. I'd call that a beautiful use of time and resources. That's just insane levels of detail, and I'm all for it. That is absolutely not a waste. That is just 10 out of 10. You know, throw the ball in the crowd if they win again. That's not allowed in bot bowling, I know that now. Launch the lizard, fix bayonets. Thoughts on the Tizard mission? Well, it definitely helped move things along on certain key projects. As far as I'm aware. But I am going to say that I'm not that familiar with the development of the atom bomb. The rules, they may be stupid and arbitrary, but God help you if you break them. Yeah, that's about right. Welcome to the Inconvenience Store. We have Thick Fork, Engagement Mugs, the Uncomfortable Mug, the Uncomfortable Champagne glasses. Here's a better view of the build. It's a good build. It's a great build, actually. I love it. That's great. Bugatti Baguette. Petition to rename Monday to Fleet Day. I'm not that self-conscious. I'm going to be honest with you. It'd be funny. I'm not that egotistical. And besides, Drax streaming today. Wouldn't that make it Drac Day? Breaking news, Onion on the verge of collapse after not being able to make shit up that is more idiotic than the current reality. Oh. Oh, it's so true. It's so true. Where are we? Fuck, I am lost in my own Discord. Yes. But I don't know quite how he's going to manage it. I mean, I admire his commitment to, well, obviously it's Drac, his commitment to his craft is always commendable. But, well, single engine planes, tanks, bunkers, and if you're having a bad day at work, remember this guy. He died at work only to be resurrected and continue to work. Fucking, that has to be the worst thing about RoboCop. Like, in general. Do you think the 1941 P40 can compete with the Zero? That's a tough one. That is a tough one. Maybe. Garfield, go back to bed. What the fuck? Wow, what's that? Bridget, because let me explain. You see, this space was made to host all our planes, even the Australian ones. Very much a chuckle. God. With working engines, Christ almighty. People do make some very interesting things. Well, friends, Hubble 3 seems close to prepared. Hey, did anyone see Leclerc? Not this time! Oh. Thank you for sharing experience. Krieg's Arena's new to Agriculture. No problem, you can go besides, but I won't. By the way, why do we have so few firepower? You can turn by the ships on our own planes. It's nice to put less guns on us. Unless your Navy got screwed by torpedo bombers at Taranto. I don't trust planes, even my own. Death to all flying things. Oh, those comics are very funny. Yeah. Alright, got ruined by swordfish. Oh, God. Oh. Moskva. Is biplane. Wait, that's a swordfish. That Franz, you'll have to delete that though. That's technically modern modern, yeah. Little boy. Little groundhog. Let me just check something real quick. Just got to very quickly check something. Where are we? One minute, something's just come up. I have to check. B-36 is untouchable by contemporary interceptors. I wouldn't say untouchable, but it's, for the first 2 years of its existence, I'd say it's very much in a category of, well, guess I'm gonna be okay then, boys. Okay. So that will be. Let me just. 1 second. I'm just doing some important information gathering. You'll have to excuse me. There we go. Okie dokie. Right, where were we? Sorry, everything just seems to be happening at once today. The load master. All loads taken. Very funny. It's the mother of all bonks. Me and the boys building a P-47 that we bought at a local IKEA. That's very funny.